Ollie Ollie World is one of the latest games made free for PlayStation Plus. With that, I know a lot of people may be wondering, is this game even worth picking up and playing? After all, it's not like it's a AAA title, and it's not like this is a groundbreaking indie that everyone just had to play. Well, with all that in mind, Ollie Ollie World is absolutely one of my favorite indie games right now. If you never played any of the Ollie Ollie games, picture a modern day Skate, but instead of being in a 3D open environment you get to explore, you're stuck on a 2D plane, and it has a more retro arcade style feel. While that may sound off-putting at first, understand there's a reason why I say a modern day Skate. You see, just like in a game like Skate, Ollie Ollie World is all about pulling off the craziest combos, memorizing button presses, and completing challenges, all to become the one and only Skate Wizard. Right out the gate, one of the things I'll say Ollie Ollie World nails is its tutorial system. After making your character, which is low-key kind of fun, you'll be thrown into a lineup of stages that blend standard tutorial missions and normal stages, slowly introducing more and more mechanics as you progress further and further. And though at first it seems simple, in each mechanic lies a layer of depth and a hint of skill to truly master. Jumping, wall riding, grinding, even pushing your board takes getting used to, but combine them all together, yeah man, this game is stylish. And that's what makes this tutorial so good. You never feel like you're learning something new before you master the previous technique, allowing you to get comfortable and hone your skills before moving on to something else. But once you master these skills, they slowly get more complicated and evolve. You'll go from performing a standard ollie to a more advanced 360 pop shove it. You'll go from pushing your board to doing harder pushes to gain even more momentum on slopes. Combine that all together with techniques like forward and backward manuals to increase your combos, and you'll find yourself getting lost in a rhythm of button presses, which surprisingly controls really well. Because most actions are assigned to such a small handful of buttons, your fingers never feel like they're flying off the controller trying to keep up. Instead, you're constantly trying to adapt them to press these buttons in the right order. It feels great and controls great. The story even helps to highlight and get you to understand these controls even further. After the current skating wizard decides that it's time for them to retire, it's up to your character to prove that they'll be the successor. By traveling through different parts of Radlandia, which is such a crazy name, you'll prove to onlookers and yourself just how goated you are. And after meeting the skate gods, take your place among the greats. It's an extremely simple story, but with a game like this, it works. And not to mention, it ends up being kind of charming. The world building is great and the world itself is lively. You'll find yourself grinding and skating through skate parks, water parks, boardwalks, and mountainsides, all in the first world, which helps to liven up a gameplay format that's deceptively simple. Moving on to new worlds doesn't just change the landscape either. It also adds extra gameplay elements, further expanding on the controls and allowing you to do really cool stuff. But if at any point in time this game does feel overwhelming, you can take things slow. If it's not enough, then challenge yourself. You can take this already complex gameplay and make it even harder by focusing on challenges and striving to perfect each level, which I unfortunately made the mistake of making, so I wouldn't move on unless I completed everything a level had to offer, which would have been more than fine had I kept not missing this stupid. But if you don't want to, then that's fine too. While this game rewards you with cosmetics and rewards for going the extra mile and completing these challenges, you're in no shape, way, or form required to do so. Like a true arcade game, you can play this game just to enjoy it, and not feel forced to go beyond how you want to play and get that high score. The choice is truly yours. Don't feel like proving yourself up against a bunch of NPC gods? Then how about proving yourself in ranked? Yep, you heard me, this game has a ranked mode. Putting you up against 9 random opponents, your goal is to get the highest score in a randomly generated, predetermined stage. Place well, and you'll advance in rank. Plus, you'll earn even rare cosmetics to show off your style. making you want to get a handle on these controls so you can aim for the top. And once you get a handle on how this game controls, you're left with an experience that's just satisfying. So, is it worth playing? I think so. This game is super fun, but if you're not the type to find complex combo, high score focused games fun, then maybe it's not for you. Hell, if you're someone that doesn't even like indie games that much, then it's definitely not for you. Like I said, this game can be quite challenging, and if you're not someone who's up for it, this might not be worth picking up. To truly enjoy this game, you need to have a desire to improve and learn, just like a fighting game. If not, this game will eat you alive every chance it gets. But stick with it, persevere, get into that skating rhythm, and hopefully you'll find yourself getting lost in it just as much as I did. I've always enjoyed the series of Ollie Ollie, so much so that back in college when I played the second one, my girlfriend actually almost broke up with me because of how addicted I was to it. But even putting any biases I may have to the side, mastering Ollie Ollie World is such a fun experience, and the entire time you're playing, you're just hit with banger after banger of chill lo-fi hits that makes it even more fun. This game was just something else. Playing the story, discovering new and exciting locations, and levels that push my patience to the absolute limit was all so fun. And I'm not even mad I paid for this game in January when it was free in February. Take my money, Roll 7. You've earned it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and take care.